So this is kind of a free little courtyard, I guess, museum, and it has some old Vietnam era equipment in it. At least that's what we've understood. I think it used to be a charge to enter, but then eventually they just stopped charging, and now anyone can just walk through here. I don't know anything about planes. My son isn't here to tell me. It's a shame that they've just been left kind of to go in disrepair, but okay, well, we can definitely see that this one is the United States Navy aircraft. Looks like had some graffiti on it. Give the tail number here in case somebody is familiar with this plane or maybe actually flew on it. 135344. Maybe a way to look that up, I'm not sure. Go Navy. Woohoo! U.S. Air Force. Got to give a shout out to the Air Force since our son currently serves. If you know the type of planes these are, please leave us a comment down below. This display appears to be kind of in a courtyard surrounded by homes or apartments. Just kind of here in the middle of way. As far as I know, there's no significance to this particular spot, but I could be wrong. Let me give the tail number on this plane as well. 68-7957. How awesome it would be for someone to reach out and say they had actually flown or familiar with one of these particular planes. I don't know what this little tag here means. I'm guessing bombs would have been here under the wing and dropped. I'm guessing. All right, let's move on to the tanks now. Got a few tanks here. I don't even know if this is an American tank or not. There's no identifiers on it that I can tell. This is the next tank. This one seems pretty gutted out. There are signs in English, oxygen, flashlight. So, rocket launcher. I'm taking by that possibly this was an American tank, or is. Looks like the floor's pretty much rotted out. I'm assuming all that would have been the floor foundation there. So it looks like it had some kind of, I guess, a bucket scoop on the front of it. Lots of signs on that side. Canteen, phone, air source, outside, inside, fire extinguisher. This probably brings back a lot of memories for some folks. I don't know if the hatch moves. Nope. Okay, we know for sure this is the U.S. Army because we can still read the identifying numbers on it. 12H270. I don't know if that's the type or the number of the tank, but U.S. Army 12H270. Again, if you know anything about any of the equipment, we would love to hear from you. If you're a veteran and know some of the names of these particular pieces of equipment. Would have been an Army emblem here on the back that's quite faded. That's pretty much rotted out in there. Can't really see inside that one too much. The hatch is kind of up there at the top, but it is definitely got the big guns on the top. I assume would swirl around or turn around. Woohoo! Shout out to the U.S. Air Force again, to this helicopter. This is wing number 69-15955. Again, 69-15955, which is still in remarkable condition. Air Force. A little bit of a machine gun here on the, I guess this is the deck. I'm not sure what this is called, the inside of the helicopter. You know, you just think back how much action a piece of equipment like this saw. It's interesting that the cloth is still intact back there and on the inside of the helicopter. A couple of pieces are kind of sagging a little bit, but for the most part it's still intact, which is remarkable. Move on up front here. Try and get you in there to see the seating, control panel. Controls up top. I don't know if this door will move. Nope. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. step and step. Got the, I guess the propeller or the wing tied down or tied to the front of the plane or helicopter. All right, so let's move on. Again, I think that's probably one of the best conditioned pieces that's located here. Got another tank. Yeah, Russell said he would like to get up there on the gun without, if he thought he could do it without hurting himself, but that's probably shouldn't happen. Don't see any identifiers on this particular tank. No numbers. Oh, here we are. Yeah. Okay, here's another identifier. U.S. Army 9A4292. U.S. Army 9A4292. I think you can open this up here. No? I guess that's the engine there. Well, I take it back. This appears to be maybe the best intact piece of equipment here. It is a U.S. Army tank. Has the symbol 3, I guess, is what that is, and it says SAMSET on it. I don't know that this would be considered a tank now that I'm looking at it. Maybe it is. Did someone drive this? They must have. It pretty much looks like a gun, but there is looks like an area where someone could have gone in. Here's some identifiers. One 80278. I don't know if that means that that's when it was put in service or manufactured, September of 1970. And it has a number 312. Yeah, this one's in really great shape, guys. I'm thinking that gun could probably do some serious damage for sure. I don't know that I'd want it pointing straight at my apartment over there, but obviously it's decommissioned. It has a big blade on the back of it as well. Okay, moving on, it looks like this could be the remnants of a plane possibly here. Maybe something that was shot down. You can see what appears to be, I would think, bullet holes here that are my fist can fit in. Yeah, this one was shot up quite significantly. Looks like maybe it's just the back end of the plane is all that's left. And I don't see any identifiers on it. Have a gun here. Several guns. I'm just gonna quickly pan through these. Like I said earlier, I'm sure these bring back a lot of memories for people. If you're a veteran or current service member, thank you for your service to our country. The United States of America would not be where it's at today without you and your family. I feel like if you're serving, your family's serving as well when you leave parents and spouses and children behind, for sure. Looks like you had 3 seats on this one. Look, there's no protection, just that shield there in the front, really. That's just crazy. Okay, here is I guess this is a tank. Sansang, or Sansang 24. Okay, there's a sign up there. We're going to go look and see what that says. If we can get a look. There's the engine. No, we can't get a look. I wanted to see what that said. I'm thinking this is an American. Let me go back around and see if I can read that sign that's inside. There's a sticker on the wall. IR Periscope. Again, totally assuming, but I'm assuming this is an American, since you've got benches here. It looks like for people sitting. This would have been probably a floor. And then you've got the driver there on the left side and the engine there to the right of the driver. I assume that would be a gas tank there, possibly. Maybe this was just a big transporter of men. It looks like a gun on top, or area for a gun. And then the last vehicle here is this, which has some massive tires. Got a huge crack in it, in the metal. Got the driver up there. Looks like some kids have been in here with some graffiti. Maybe there were metal floors in it, I don't know, but it looks like certainly a lot of rust. Door on this side is missing. Unfortunately, you can't make anything out on this particular, what was maybe a sticker at one point. But yeah, this is just sitting here in the middle of Hue, Vietnam, surrounded by a number of homes and apartment buildings. It's free, but it makes you certainly think to those times. I know my friend's parents served. My father did not. He was in World War II. But it does bring back thoughts about service members and all they've done for our country. So if you're a veteran and you're watching, thank you again for your service, and God bless. So as we're leaving, I wanted to show you the front of the entrance here. You can tell there's, looks like there used to be some lights or a sign that hung there. The only signage that is here currently is this particular plaque, and I could butcher the name, but it basically says History Museum, and I don't really know what else it says, but I maybe I will try and translate it for you. But yeah, this is right here in the middle of Hue. Very interesting.